When you think about a planted tank, what often comes to mind are lush green and vibrant colors. But the reality is, there's a lot more to maintaining a thriving aquarium that meets the eye. In this video, we're diving into the often overlooked aspects of tank maintenance, algae. Join me as we explore the challenges and solutions to keeping your planted tank in pristine condition. February 20th, 2024. It's been 2 months since the last time I did a water change. I went on holiday, I came back and I was too lazy to do a water change. And I thought, why don't I do a video and try to experiment and see what happens if I don't do a water change in 2 months. And here are the results. Blackbeard algae, thread algae, and all types of algae in my tank. It won't be easy to get rid of it, but in time, we will get rid of it. Now let's find a way to get rid of this stuff. Let's start by removing the hair algae on top of the surface. There's a lot of clumps and a lot of film on top of the aquarium. This is because I left the aquarium for 2 months, as I said previously. It's been a difficult 2 months because I went on holiday, I came back, and I was too lazy to even do anything. As you can see, I've removed a clump of hair algae. This stuff is very invasive. So I'm still continuing to remove the hair algae. Some plants were affected by algae. As you can see, here's a plant called Vallisneria nana. Some people call it jungle val, but the jungle val species is a little bit bigger, so the nana version is a bit smaller. I'm still removing some algae here and there, a lot of algae. I'm removing some plants. I'm putting these plants inside a pot. I have a pot below me with water because I'm going to be reusing some of these plants. I've removed some moss and mainly affected plants which I cannot save. So you can see here I'm grabbing some Legionandra, bleeding heart. So if I'm pronouncing these plants wrong, well, I apologize, but yeah, so I took some out, which I will be replacing. I'm removing some Java ferns, so this is the mini version. I don't know the scientific name, but as you can see, it's a large clump, right? So I'm continuing removing some plants. I found Bucephalandra, small species of Bucephalandra inside. I'm starting to remove the pipes as well because the pipes have been affected with a lot of algae, and it was very hard to remove, by the way, because it was stuck to the metal. So it took me at least 30 minutes just to scrub it off. I have a pipe here, so I'm gonna start removing some water right now. I had a bucket underneath and I was removing the dead plant matter and also organic waste. As you can see, the sand was also affected by blackbeard algae. So I had to also manually remove the sand that was affected. As I said, there's a bucket underneath that's collecting all the water and the sand. The wood was very dirty, so I got a shoe brush, as you can see, and I started scraping the driftwood. I'm scraping it, but I'm not scraping it too hard. As you can see, I went a little bit hard, so the scape moved a little bit, and you can see the dirt on the brush. I started spraying the wood again, so I can continue brushing. So I can remove the build-up organic waste. As you can see again, the brush is very dirty. I started scraping the glass. I used a glass scraper front, and I went to the back as well while spraying and removing algae build-up. I'm going in motion, as you can see here, so the glass is pretty clean. The moss was previously removed. It was Christmas moss, and I replaced the moss with weeping moss. I think it looks better on this scape. I have another scape that I've already completed, a nanoscape. So if you would like to see that, please let me know in the comments below. You can see here I'm using weeping moss again, and I'm using a string to tie the weeping moss. I used glue previously, super glue, but it didn't hold up well. hope you enjoyed that B-roll. And as you can see now, I'm filling up the tank with water. I've planted the entire tank again. I've reused most of my plants. I've removed most of the plants that were affected. And you can see here, my fertilizer is running. And also Seachem Excel is running here as well. My filter's clean, everything is clean. I'll give you guys before and after. As you can see, this is before, this is after, and this is the tank before, and this is the tank after. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you want to see next. Ciao.